Hi everyone, welcome back to your 424 soccer channel. Wow, what a match day. Match day 17. Did you watch it? Wow. The first match was between excuse me, Morocco versus Spain. Now in our prediction yesterday, we gave it to the Spaniards. The reason we gave it to them was because of the number of stars they have in their team. Morocco does not have that number of stars, in their national team. So by the pedigree of the players in the Spanish national team and their league, we gave it to the Spaniards that they would beat Morocco by a goal to nothing. We did not expect them to run rings around the Moroccans because coming into this match, the Moroccans were solid, very solid at the back because they only conceded one goal. And come to think of it, throughout the 90 minutes, there was no goal. So it ended 0-0, full time. The match went into extra time. And then it still ended 0-0 and went into penalty kicks. Boy, oh boy, I could not believe what happened. The Spaniards could not score one goal. They had 3 kicks. They missed one, and the Moroccan goalkeeper saved 2. Unbelievable. Come to think of it, the Spanish national team coach said before this tournament that he had instructed his players to practice in their different club sides how to take penalties. That at least they should take 1,000 penalties each. Now that was in an effort to make them perfect in penalty kicks. Now, is it that they did not take the advice of their coach to do the homework? Because, the Tikitaka was poor today. The Moroccans allowed them to have the ball. At a point it was, I think, 63% possession to the Spaniards. The Moroccans didn't bother. They sat back and occasionally, depending on the wings, to break, fast breaks. They were so disciplined. In short, it was so tactically disciplined. The Moroccan team. They were so tactically disciplined that they did not give away anything. Throughout the 90 minutes, extra time. So, well done, Moroccans. They proved the bookmakers wrong, because everyone was saying that, oh, Morocco is the underdog. And we knew they were the underdog, but they kept to their match plan. They kept their discipline and knocked out the Spaniards. What a match it was. Remember, in the group stages, I made these remarks. I said, the first match the Spaniards had with the Costa Ricans, that match flattered them because of the scoreline. I told you that before this tournament, coming into this tournament, the Spaniards did not score a lot of goals. They were struggling to score. So they came into the tournament not as high-scoring team, but we knew that in ball position that they were very good because of the system they use. Now that first match flattered them. The Spaniards thought they had arrived. Morocco taught them a lesson that no, discipline is what would take them through. So the Moroccans, and I give kudos to their goalkeeper Bono, because he really shows that he's a keeper that is good in the run of play and also very good in penalty kicks. Trust me, I think bigger clubs may be looking at this guy, this Moroccan goalkeeper. He did so well. The Moroccan captain, Saiz, was very good. He plays in the English Premier League. He was very good. He commanded that defense line very well. So much discipline that the Spaniards ran out of ideas. They ran out of ideas. So I think the Spaniards should go back to the drawing board and know that there are times you have to change your system. Good coaches or good systems, go into a match with plan B or C. You don't go into a match with only one plan. If that one plan fails and you have nothing else to offer, that was the case of the Spaniards today. Hold the ball, pass the ball, keep switching from left to right, back to the center, switch left, right, till you find opportunity. The Moroccans did not give them any opportunity. And so, if you look back at 2010, when Spain won the World Cup in South Africa, they had players like Xavi Alonso, who was more of a box-to-box midfielder. The Spaniards didn't have that kind of midfielder, box-to-box, box-to-box. They only have players that keep touching the ball. They had so many passes. Honestly, in tournament football, passes don't win you the game. That's why coaches like Jose Mourinho, is an established winner, because he goes into tournaments, he's looking for the result. He doesn't look at the beauty of the game. So today, beauty did not win the Spaniards anything. So I would say the Atlas Lions of Morocco dismantled the Tikitaka football system. Now, in the other match of the day, a match between Portugal and Switzerland. Yesterday, we predicted that the Portuguese would win the match. Yes, historically, they had met, and Portugal has won more matches between these two teams, when they met. So, plus the pedigree the Portuguese were coming into this World Cup with. 9th on FIFA ranking, and the Swiss 15th. And then individual players, we knew the Portuguese, would win the match. But we didn't know that the Swiss would be so poor. The Portuguese dismantled them today. And I don't know what really happened, that the Swiss did not wake up, on the right side of the bed today. Because ordinarily we see the Swiss, the Swiss usually put in effort. They usually, contest balls. Today, that wasn't the case. They were missing passes. They were not coordinated. They were giving up spaces, for the Portuguese to run in, and they ran riot around them. At the end, it was 6 goals to Portugal and 1 goal to Switzerland. It was a very poor performance on the part of the Swiss. Having watched them from the group stages and also watched them prior to this World Cup, we know they are a good team. So, can we say it was football fatigue? Were they running out of gas? Or did they have so many injuries in their team? Well, they have time now to go home and go back to the drawing board and fix what went wrong. I must say that this young man, Ramos, who came in, to replace, who was played instead of Ronaldo today, who had a hat-trick, really did so well. He has a very bright future. And for something to remember, he is the first player to score a hat-trick in the Qatar 2002. So kudos to you, Ramos, from Portugal, who scored 3 goals today against the Swiss. That is something to remember. So now, in other news, we have that Gabriel Jesus of Arsenal has successfully undergone the knee surgery for the injury he sustained in the match between Cameroon, the match between Brazil and Cameroon. And of course, we've also heard the news that the former Chelsea coach, Thomas Tuchel, is being touted by the German national team, in case Hansi Flick would resign. So they are looking at him in case the present German national team coach resigns. They may look at the former Chelsea coach. He's a very good tactician, you know. So let's see how that will go. And of course, the Brazil left back, Alexandro, has also recovered from injury and hopefully will be part of the quarterfinal matches. Now, guys, by tomorrow, we'll be here to look in depth into the quarterfinal matches. In the quarterfinal, Croatia will face Brazil, Netherlands will face Argentina, Morocco will face Portugal, England will face France. We'll be back here to analyze and predict those matches. So far, our predictions have been coming through, not 100% some days, but most days we have it between 50 to 75% and sometimes 90%. I think there was a day we got 100%. We'll continue to give you reasons for our prediction. Our prediction is mostly based on statistics, FIFA ranking, and the goals scored, against, and the caliber of players in these teams. So now, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the 424 Soccer channel. Click your notification so that when we come in tomorrow, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much and have a very pleasant evening.